All right, so I have some potentially very dangerous news coming out of the EU right now in regards to the crypto space. You're gonna wanna hear this. Plus I have some good news coming out of the EU and the US as well. Okay, but before I begin, please like and subscribe and check us out below for our CT Club where you get our trade alerts, our portfolio updates, and you get to see what we're doing in the market. All right, EU vote passed to prevent anonymous transactions from private crypto wallets. So essentially there was 93 votes that were for this and 14 votes against this. Okay, so here's some of the rules, okay? So all transfers would have to include information on the source of the asset and its beneficiary. So pretty much there has to be KYC for the sender and the person you're sending it to. Now, keep in mind, the only way that they're going to be able to do this is on centralized exchanges, okay? Otherwise, if you're sending it from a decentralized wallet or, Ledger or Trezor or something else where you have your own private keys, you can send this to anyone you want. You don't have to worry about any of this, okay? Also, there would be no minimum threshold, which means there would be, whether it's €1, whether it's €10, €100, doesn't matter. You have to report it, okay? So the proposed law would also, this is one of the most dangerous ones, okay? So the proposed law would require European Banking Authority to create a public register of businesses and services involved in crypto assets that may have a high risk of money laundering, terrorist financing, and other crypto activities. So they're going to pick and choose. So for instance, what I see happening, obviously we know why this is happening. We know that, crypto is a competitor to central banks. Central banks own the SEC, they own all of the rule makers. What else can you expect? So they're going to try to kill all competition. So in other words, if you are a crypto company or whatever, and you're actually making leaps and bounds in terms of like innovation in this space, they could easily shut you down. And so that is why it's so important to decentralize yourself as much as you can, especially if you're a developer or if you hold your net worth in Bitcoin. Take your coins off exchanges, guys. That's what Heidi and I have been saying. This is going to get much worse, not only in the EU, but in the US. And I think they're going to crack down not only on this, but also proof of work and proof of stake. They are going to just try to decimate this space because we are their competitors, and competition's a sin. Somebody said that. All right, so going back to the US in regards to the Bitcoin ETF, spot ETF, okay, the SEC's final deadline to rule on the application to convert the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust into a spot ETF is on July 6th. Now, if that does not pass, Grayscale is going to file a lawsuit. So, guys, this lawsuit is going to be thrown out because the government's never going to punish the government. You know what I mean? So Wall Street has the SEC, they own the SEC, and they have the SEC by the throat. They cannot do anything that Wall Street does not want. And who's Wall Street owned by? Central banks. All right, but the good news is that eventually the world is going to wake up to this crap, because think about this. I'm going to go over 5 different companies and their Bitcoin holdings. And there's a reason why these companies are holding Bitcoin, but I'm going to share with you how much they actually own. MicroStrategies owns 125,051 Bitcoins, probably more because this was yesterday. Tesla owns 42,200 Bitcoin. Terra Luna owns 30,727 Bitcoin, and that's going to skyrocket up even more. I bet you they are buying this dip right now. Marathon Digital, they have 8,133 Bitcoin, and lastly, Square has 8,027 Bitcoin. Guys, people are going to be buying Bitcoin like no other. The supply and exchanges keep going off, onto cold storage, hardware wallets, whatever. So expect much less supply than ever before. I think even last time I spoke, we are at 3.5 years of low on supply for Bitcoin on exchanges. So anyways, that's all I have to do today. Please like and subscribe and check us down below for our C2 Club. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.